Starting Out, the show that takes you inside the exciting world of entrepreneurship and showcases the incredible journeys of new business owners and budding entrepreneurs. Join us as we explore the challenges they faced, the lessons they learned, and the triumphs they achieved. Get ready to embark on a thrilling adventure as we uncover the secrets of success on Starting Out.
Many people believe that putting in long hours and intense effort automatically leads to success. We wear busyness like a badge of honor, assuming that looking busy equates to being productive. However, this is often a misconception. Equating effort with results can be a recipe for burnout and frustration. True productivity isn't about how hard you work, but about the results you achieve. It's easy to fall into the trap of valuing effort over outcome. We see others working long hours and feel pressured to do the same. But real productivity requires a shift in perspective. It's about working smarter, not necessarily harder. It's about focusing on the things that truly move the needle and letting go of the rest. Redefining productivity starts with understanding that it's a measure of valuable output, not input. It's about making every action count and aligning your efforts with your goals. It's about recognizing that sometimes strategic pauses and moments of reflection are just as important as periods of intense work. This isn't to say that effort is irrelevant. Dedication and hard work are still crucial. However, they need to be channeled effectively. True productivity lies in finding the sweet spot where focused effort intersects with meaningful results. This requires a conscious effort to prioritize tasks, manage time effectively, and constantly seek ways to improve our processes. Concentrating on the work at hand starts with being fully present in the moment. This means letting go of distractions, both internal and external, and giving your undivided attention to the task in front of you. It's about silencing the mental chatter that pulls you in different directions and focusing your energy laser-like on the present. This might seem simple, but in our hyper-connected world, being present can be a challenge. We're constantly bombarded with notifications, emails, and updates, all vying for our attention. Learning to shut out this noise and create a space of focus is crucial for maximizing your productivity. Our brains are not wired for multitasking. Despite the popular belief that juggling multiple tasks makes us more efficient, research shows that it actually diminishes our focus and increases errors. Every time we switch between tasks, our brains have to reorient themselves, which takes time and mental energy. Instead of trying to do everything at once, embrace the power of single tasking. Choose one task and give it your full attention until it's complete. You'll be surprised at how much more you accomplish, and how much better the quality of your work becomes when you focus on one thing at a time. Section 3. Taming distractions. Distractions are the enemy of focus. They come in many forms: social media notifications, emails, phone calls, chatty coworkers, even our own wandering thoughts. Identifying and minimizing these distractions is crucial for creating an environment conducive to deep work. Start by creating a dedicated workspace that's free from distractions. Silence your phone or use apps that block notifications. Let your colleagues know when you're focusing and shouldn't be interrupted. Consider using noise-canceling headphones or listening to ambient music to create a focused auditory environment. Section 4. Time boxing for focus. Time boxing is a powerful technique for enhancing focus and productivity. It involves allocating specific blocks of time to work on particular tasks. By setting time limits, you create a sense of urgency and accountability, making it easier to stay on track and avoid procrastination. When time boxing, it's important to be realistic about how long tasks will take. Break down larger projects into smaller, more manageable chunks, and assign time boxes accordingly. Experiment with different time intervals to find what works best for you. Some people thrive on 25-minute Pomodoro sprints, while others prefer longer stretches of focused work. Section 5. The myth of multitasking. The idea that we can effectively juggle multiple demanding tasks simultaneously is a myth. While it might feel like we're getting more done by switching between tasks rapidly, research shows that this approach actually reduces our productivity and increases errors. Multitasking forces our brains to constantly shift gears, which consumes mental energy and reduces our ability to focus deeply on any one task. Instead of trying to do everything at once, prioritize tasks and focus on completing them one at a time. This approach, known as single tasking, allows for deeper focus and ultimately leads to higher quality work. One of the biggest challenges in managing workload is learning to say no. It's easy to fall into the trap of wanting to please everyone and taking on more than we can handle. However, overcommitting ultimately leads to decreased productivity and increased stress. Mastering the art of saying no is crucial for protecting your time and energy. Saying no doesn't make you selfish or unhelpful. It simply means recognizing your limitations and prioritizing your commitments. When faced with a new request, take the time to assess whether it aligns with your goals and whether you have the capacity to take it on without jeopardizing existing commitments. If not, politely decline the request or suggest an alternative solution. Each of us has a finite amount of time and energy. Trying to push beyond our limits leads to burnout, decreased productivity, and compromised quality of work. Recognizing your limits and setting realistic expectations for yourself is crucial for maintaining a sustainable workload. Start by understanding your own energy levels and work patterns. Identify the times of day when you're most productive and schedule your most demanding tasks during those periods. Build in regular breaks throughout the day to rest and recharge. Don't be afraid to say no to requests that would push you beyond your capacity. The Pareto principle, also known as the 80-20 rule, states that roughly 80% of our results come from 20% of our efforts. This principle applies to many areas of life, including work. By identifying and focusing on the 20% of our tasks that generate the most significant results, we can streamline our workload and achieve greater productivity. To apply the Pareto principle, take an inventory of your tasks and identify the ones that have the most significant impact on your overall goals. Prioritize these high-impact tasks and delegate or eliminate tasks that fall outside of the crucial 20%. By focusing on the vital few, you can achieve more with less effort. Section 4. The power of delegation. Delegation is often an underutilized tool for managing workload and increasing productivity. Many people hesitate to delegate tasks, either because they believe they can do it better themselves or because they fear burdening others. However, effective delegation can free up your time and energy to focus on higher-level tasks while providing growth opportunities for others. When delegating tasks, it's important to choose the right person for the job. Consider their skills, experience, and workload. Provide clear instructions and expectations, and be available to answer questions and provide support. Effective delegation requires trust and open communication. Section 5. Building sustainable work habits. Sustainable work habits are essential for long-term productivity and well-being. This means finding a balance between work and rest, setting realistic expectations, and prioritizing self-care. It's about creating a rhythm of work that allows you to consistently produce high-quality output without burning out. Building sustainable work habits involves setting boundaries both for yourself and others. Establish clear work hours and stick to them as much as possible. Make time for activities outside of work that bring you joy and help you recharge. Remember that productivity is not about working harder but about working smarter and creating a sustainable approach to work that supports your overall well-being. Section 1. The Specter of Perfection. Perfectionism can be a seductive trap, promising a level of polish and flawlessness that often proves elusive and counterproductive. In the pursuit of perfection, we can lose sight of the bigger picture, getting bogged down in minute details and sacrificing progress for the illusion of flawlessness. This relentless pursuit of an unattainable standard can lead to procrastination, paralysis, and diminished creativity. The allure of perfection often stems from a fear of failure or judgment. We may believe that our work must be flawless to be worthy of praise or recognition. However, this mindset can be incredibly limiting, preventing us from taking risks, experimenting with new ideas, and ultimately, achieving our full potential. Recognizing that perfection is an illusion is the first step towards embracing a more realistic and productive approach. In a world obsessed with perfection, embracing the concept of good enough can feel counterintuitive. However, recognizing that not everything requires meticulous attention to detail can be incredibly liberating. Learning to discern when good enough suffices and when striving for excellence is warranted is a crucial aspect of maximizing productivity. Often our initial efforts, while not perfect, are sufficient to achieve the desired outcome. Spending excessive time and energy polishing every minute detail can lead to diminishing returns. By setting realistic standards and focusing on delivering value, we can free up time and resources to tackle new challenges and make meaningful progress on multiple fronts. Shifting from a perfectionist mindset to a more iterative approach involves embracing the idea of continuous improvement. Instead of aiming for flawless execution from the outset, focus on making incremental progress over time. This involves breaking down large tasks into smaller, more manageable steps and iterating on each stage, refining and improving along the way. This iterative approach allows for flexibility and adaptation. As we work through each iteration, we gain new insights, identify areas for improvement, and refine our approach accordingly. This cycle of continuous improvement leads to higher quality work and a greater sense of accomplishment than striving for an elusive standard of perfection. While it might seem counterintuitive, constraints and deadlines can actually enhance creativity and productivity. When we have unlimited time and resources, it's easy to fall into the trap of overthinking and overcomplicating tasks. Setting clear deadlines and imposing realistic constraints forces us to prioritize, make decisions efficiently, and focus on delivering results within a given time frame. Deadlines provide a sense of urgency and accountability, propelling us to take action and avoid procrastination. Constraints, such as limited budgets or resources, can foster innovation and resourcefulness, encouraging us to find creative solutions within given parameters. Embracing these limitations can lead to surprisingly effective and efficient outcomes. Section 5. Shifting from perfectionism to excellence. Striving for excellence doesn't necessitate chasing perfection. Excellence is about delivering exceptional quality and value while remaining adaptable, open to feedback, and focused on continuous improvement. It's about setting high standards without getting bogged down in the pursuit of an unattainable ideal. Shifting from perfectionism to excellence requires a conscious effort to reframe our mindset. It's about focusing on the process, embracing challenges as opportunities for growth, and celebrating progress along the way. It's about learning from our mistakes, iterating on our ideas, and constantly seeking ways to improve our craft. This pursuit of excellence rather than perfection allows for greater creativity, resilience, and ultimately, a more fulfilling and productive approach to work. Section 1. The value of mastery. In a culture obsessed with instant gratification, dedicating significant time to honing your craft might seem counterintuitive. However, true mastery is not achieved overnight. It requires patience, persistence, and a deep-seated commitment to continuous improvement. It's about embracing the journey of becoming an expert in your chosen field, recognizing that the pursuit of mastery is a lifelong endeavor. The value of mastery extends far beyond the acquisition of skills. It cultivates discipline, focus, and a growth mindset. As we delve deeper into our craft, we develop a nuanced understanding of its complexities, allowing us to approach challenges with greater creativity and ingenuity. This depth of knowledge and expertise becomes a source of confidence and fulfillment, enhancing our ability to make meaningful contributions to our chosen fields. Section 2. Deliberate practice. The path to expertise. While simply engaging in an activity repeatedly might lead to some improvement, true mastery requires deliberate practice. This involves stepping outside of our comfort zones, identifying areas for improvement, and actively working on strengthening our weaknesses. It's about approaching practice with intentionality, focus, and a relentless pursuit of excellence. Deliberate practice involves breaking down complex skills into smaller, more manageable components. It requires setting specific goals for each practice session, seeking feedback from mentors or coaches, and constantly challenging ourselves to push beyond our current limitations. This focused and intentional approach to skill development allows us to accelerate our progress and reach levels of expertise that would be unattainable through casual practice alone. Section 3. Embracing lifelong learning. In today's rapidly evolving world, the pursuit of knowledge and skill development should be an ongoing endeavor. Embracing a mindset of lifelong learning allows us to adapt to new technologies, navigate changing industries, and remain relevant in our chosen fields. It's about cultivating a thirst for knowledge and a willingness to step outside of our comfort zones to explore new ideas and expand our skill sets. Lifelong learning can take many forms, from formal education and professional development courses to self-directed learning through books, online resources, and mentorship. It's about actively seeking out opportunities to expand our knowledge base, challenge our assumptions, and stay ahead of the curve in our respective fields. This commitment to continuous learning ensures that we remain adaptable, innovative, and well-equipped to navigate the complexities of a constantly evolving world. Section 4. Finding flow in the process. While the pursuit of mastery requires dedication and effort, it shouldn't feel like a chore. Instead, it should be an engaging and fulfilling experience that brings joy and satisfaction. In fact, one of the most rewarding aspects of honing our craft is the experience of flow, that state of complete absorption in an activity where time seems to disappear and we become fully immersed in the present moment. This state of flow is often described as being in the zone, where everything else fades away and our focus narrows to the task at hand. Finding flow in the process of skill development is crucial for maintaining motivation and enjoying the journey. When we are in flow, we are not just working, we are thriving, growing, and evolving. Flow occurs when we're challenged at a level that's just beyond our current abilities, requiring us to stretch our skills and strive for improvement. This delicate balance between challenge and skill is what makes the experience so exhilarating and rewarding. It's a state of deep focus and engagement where we're fully present in the moment, completely absorbed in the task at hand. In this state, our productivity soars and our creativity flourishes. Cultivating flow in our work requires finding activities that align with our passions, setting challenging yet attainable goals, and minimizing distractions that can disrupt our focus. By doing so, we create an environment where flow can naturally occur, allowing us to achieve our highest potential and find true fulfillment in our work. Section 5. The compounding returns of skill development. Investing time and effort in developing our skills yields compounding returns over time. As our skills grow, so too do our confidence, creativity, and ability to tackle increasingly complex challenges. This, in turn, opens up new opportunities for growth, learning, and contribution, creating a virtuous cycle of continuous improvement. The more we invest in honing our craft, the more valuable our skills become. This mastery becomes an asset, not only in our professional lives but also in our personal pursuits. It empowers us to pursue our passions with greater proficiency, tackle new challenges with confidence, and make meaningful contributions to the world around us. The compounding returns of skill development extend far beyond the initial investment, shaping our lives and enriching our experiences in countless ways. The growth mindset, embracing challenges. Central to the idea of consistently challenging oneself is the adoption of a growth mindset. This mindset, as opposed to a fixed mindset, thrives on the belief that abilities are not static but can be developed through dedication and hard work. Individuals with a growth mindset view challenges not as threats, but as opportunities for learning and expansion. Embracing a growth mindset means reframing our perception of failure. Instead of seeing setbacks as insurmountable roadblocks, we view them as valuable learning experiences, providing insights and opportunities for adjustment and growth. This perspective shift allows us to approach challenges with resilience, knowing that setbacks are not indicative of our limitations but rather stepping stones on the path to mastery. Incremental challenges, stepping stones to progress. Consistently challenging oneself does not necessitate dramatic leaps outside of one's comfort zone. In fact, sustainable growth often stems from embracing incremental challenges, though slightly beyond our current capabilities, pushing us just enough to foster learning and development without becoming overwhelming. These incremental challenges act as stepping stones, each successful navigation boosting our confidence and paving the way for tackling progressively more demanding obstacles. This approach allows us to build mastery gradually, solidifying our foundation and expanding our skill set in a sustainable and fulfilling manner. It's about consistently raising the bar, pushing our boundaries just enough to foster growth without venturing into the realm of discouragement. The discomfort zone, where growth happens. Stepping outside of our comfort zones can be daunting, often accompanied by feelings of uncertainty and self-doubt. However, it is precisely in these moments of discomfort that true growth occurs. When we challenge ourselves to venture beyond the familiar, we open ourselves up to new experiences, perspectives, and possibilities. Embracing discomfort doesn't mean seeking out unnecessary stress or pressure. It's about recognizing that true growth often lies just beyond the boundaries of what feels easy and familiar. It's about pushing ourselves to try new things, take calculated risks, and embrace the learning opportunities that arise from stepping outside of our comfort zones. Section 4. Celebrating milestones, embracing setbacks. The journey of continuous improvement is not linear. It will inevitably involve both triumphs and setbacks. Recognizing and celebrating milestones along the way is crucial for maintaining motivation and acknowledging our progress. Each achievement, no matter how small, serves as a testament to our dedication and reinforces our belief in our ability to grow. Equally important is embracing setbacks as integral parts of the learning process. Instead of allowing setbacks to derail our progress, we can choose to view them as opportunities for reflection and growth. Analyzing what went wrong, identifying areas for improvement, and adjusting our approach accordingly allows us to extract valuable lessons from our mistakes and emerge stronger and more resilient. Section 5. Cultivating a spirit of continuous improvement. Consistently challenging oneself is not a destination but a journey, a lifelong commitment to growth, learning, and pushing beyond perceived limitations. It's about cultivating a spirit of continuous improvement, always seeking ways to enhance our skills, deepen our knowledge, and expand our understanding. This commitment to continuous improvement extends beyond specific skills or areas of expertise. It's about embracing a growth mindset in all aspects of our lives, from our personal relationships to our professional endeavors. It's about approaching each day with a thirst for knowledge, a willingness to learn from our experiences, and a relentless pursuit of becoming the best versions of ourselves. Section 1. The productivity paradox resolved. We often find ourselves caught in a productivity paradox, mistaking busyness for progress, and equating long hours with meaningful output. This common misconception leads us to believe that the more we do, the more productive we are. However, this is far from the truth. However, as we've explored throughout this journey, true productivity lies not in the intensity of our efforts but in the strategic alignment of our actions with our goals. It's about ensuring that every step we take is purposeful and directed towards our ultimate objectives. It's about working smarter, not necessarily harder, and focusing on the tasks that truly move the needle. This means identifying the key activities that have the most significant impact and dedicating our time and resources to them. This shift in perspective requires us to shed the misconception that more effort automatically equates to better results. we need to understand that quality often trumps quantity, and that overloading ourselves can lead to burnout and decreased efficiency. Instead, we're invited to embrace a more mindful approach to work, one that prioritizes focus, efficiency, and the strategic allocation of our time and energy. This involves setting clear priorities, minimizing distractions, and being fully present in our tasks. By letting go of the need to appear busy and embracing the strategies outlined here, we can break free from the productivity paradox and unlock our true potential. This newfound freedom allows us to achieve more with less effort, leading to a more fulfilling and balanced life. Section 2. The power of presence and focus. In our hyper-connected world, distractions lurk around every corner, vying for our attention and fragmenting our focus. However, as we've discovered, the key to unlocking deep, meaningful work lies in our ability to cultivate presence and direct our attention intentionally. It's about silencing the mental chatter, minimizing external distractions, and fully engaging with the task at hand. This practice of presence extends beyond simply minimizing distractions. It's about cultivating an awareness of our internal state, recognizing when our energy levels are waning, and taking strategic breaks to recharge and return to our work with renewed focus. By prioritizing presence and intentionality in our work, we unlock the potential for flow, creativity, and deep satisfaction in our endeavors. Section 3. Embracing imperfection, striving for excellence. The pursuit of perfection can be a seductive trap, leading to procrastination, self-doubt, and a fear of putting our work out into the world. However, as we've explored, embracing imperfection doesn't mean settling for mediocrity. It's about recognizing that done is often better than perfect, and that iterative progress, fueled by experimentation and learning from our mistakes, ultimately leads to greater creativity and innovation. This shift in mindset requires us to reframe our relationship with failure. Instead of viewing setbacks as insurmountable roadblocks, we're invited to embrace them as valuable learning experiences, opportunities to refine our approach and emerge stronger and more resilient. By letting go of the need for perfection and embracing the messy, iterative nature of creation, we unlock the freedom to experiment, innovate, and ultimately produce our most authentic and impactful work. Section 4. The long game of mastery and growth. In a culture obsessed with instant gratification, the path of mastery can seem arduous and unrewarding. We live in a world where quick results and immediate success are often glorified, making the slow and steady journey of mastery appear less appealing. However, as we've discussed, true mastery is not a destination but a journey, a lifelong commitment to honing our skills, expanding our knowledge, and pushing beyond our perceived limitations. It's about dedicating ourselves to the craft, understanding that each moment spent learning and practicing is a step towards greater proficiency. It's about embracing the process of continuous improvement, recognizing that each step, no matter how small, contributes to our overall growth. Every keystroke, every page turned, and every challenge faced is a building block in our journey. This journey of mastery requires us to adopt a growth mindset, embracing challenges as opportunities for learning and viewing setbacks as stepping stones on the path to excellence. Each obstacle we encounter is not a barrier, but a chance to refine our skills and deepen our understanding. It's about finding joy in the process of skill development, celebrating milestones along the way, and cultivating the resilience to navigate the inevitable obstacles that arise. The camaraderie of working with others, sharing knowledge, and supporting each other can make the journey even more rewarding. By embracing the long game of mastery, we unlock a lifetime of learning, growth, and fulfillment. This commitment to continuous improvement not only enhances our abilities, but also enriches our lives, providing a sense of purpose and achievement that transcends the fleeting satisfaction of quick wins. Section 5. From frantic to flow, reclaiming your productivity. When we're caught in a cycle of busyness and overwhelm, it's easy to lose sight of the joy and fulfillment that can come from meaningful work. However, by implementing the strategies we've explored throughout this journey, From prioritizing focus and managing our workload to embracing imperfection and cultivating a growth mindset, we can reclaim our productivity and transform our relationship with work. This transformation involves shifting from a state of frantic reactivity to one of intentional action. It's about setting clear boundaries, prioritizing our well-being, and creating a work environment that supports our focus and creativity.